I feel strange, like I'm slowly becoming a maniac.
Me too, Bex.
I think we're all turning into maniacs.
Umbrellaholics.
We are UH. I am Steph Maniac, and with me as always,
Beck Maniac.
And J Maniac.
Drink of the day, the Neighbor Slayer. Float through those tight suburban circles with flair and confidence. The Neighbor Slayer does it smoothly. A rye-based fizz cocktail infused with a splash of PX sherry and blazed with chili lime. Navigate a crazy key party in the after hours indefinitely. Fuck the Long Island iced tea and the Alabama slammer. They choke on the Neighbor Slayer's dust. This liquid dynamite swings the hips and locks the lips with the rhythm, and then some. For the jet setters and go-getters, the bossa beats go on with the Neighbor Slayer. Cheers.
oh, I'll get that. Oh, hey, Mark, come on in. Do you want a Neighbor Slayer?
Oh, yeah, man. Give me 2 of those.
Why? What's going on?
Well, all your neighbors are just about to get slayed, man.
What do you mean?
Well, what do I mean? Here's your mail, brother.
Oh my god, guys. We're being evicted. This notice is saying that the building is due to be demolished to make way for an apple trees.
Really? Their food fucking sucks.
Terrible.
Oh, man, this building is historic. It's a fucking landmark. It's at the edge of the 5 points, like in that DiCaprio, what's that film? The Butcher, you know, this is a kill, you know? That film, you know what I'm talking about? It was built in 1789. It was originally used as a Freemasons gambling hall. You know, sometimes George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, you know, the founding fathers would all come to this joint. They'd place a bet, then they go into one of those evening rooftop colonial discos where they get all fucked up and piss on the tin roofs to help oxidize it. I mean, you guys should start a petition. You know, all you need is 13, like the original colonies. 13 signatures and to save the building and your apartment. Bada boom, bada bang. It's done.
Yeah, we need to get this done pronto.
There's 3 of you, but only counts towards 1 vote. 1 unit, 1 vote. You know what I'm saying? I know you maniacs can do it. You have the best fucking parties. I mean, I was at your senior mixer. I filled my Depends more than once at that little shit show.
We don't remember you there.
Well, I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember seeing you guys doing keg stands of Schlitz.
Well, we do remember seeing you at a saloon in the Old West.
Oh, yeah, hell, man, I get around. You know, I was kind of interested to see how they do it back in the old day, you know, delivering the mail. You know, it was a lot easier back then, just that Pony Express. So I went to go hang out with Buffalo Bill, man, and you know, I've always wanted to fucking get fucked up with Doc Holliday. And I got to tell you, that guy, oh, man, can't keep up with that guy, not at my age.
Well, thanks, Mark. Yep, and I was a zombie. I
Later,
guess
bro.
we got to get rid of you. I'm sorry. You're going to have to go. We're in a big hurry at the moment now that you've revealed this whole thing to us.
Hey, totally understandable. Get up on that. I'd love to see this building saved. I believe in you, maniacs.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Godspeed, bro.
Bye.
Bye.
UH, what do you want?
Hi, it's Disaster calling from the dryer. What's all that noise?
You're calling from the dryer. Any reason?
I'm defrizzing my hair, and in order to activate it, I have to sit in the dryer.
Here, let me grab the mic. Well, we got fucking problems, and pretty soon you're not going to have a medicine cabinet to lurk in anymore.
What do you mean? What do we have to do?
You have to get us a signature on our petition.
Who do you have in mind?
Take a deep breath. It's not a big deal, but you're going to have to make a visit to Snaker.
No!
Forked tongue and all, you're going to have to take one for the team. And there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, everybody. Grab whatever you have. Grab your Neighbor Slayer. It's Miller time.
All right. Thank the Lord Almighty.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin down. Whoa. Okay, all right.
Totally worth it.
Drink up.
Okay, guys, this is our Umbrella Hogs game. Name this neighbor. These are all going to be television, TV, like TV shows that we've seen.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you clues to what show it is, and you just have to guess what show it is. So I'll give you the synopsis of the show.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a TV show that's from 1951 to 1957. Originally set an apartment building in New York City. Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
There's a band leader, along with their best friends, Fred and Ethel.
I take my laser gun and I go pew, pew, pew.
Okay,
Honeymooners.
wrong.
Oh, I
Okay,
knew
go ahead.
Lucy?
Yes, I love
Damn
Lucy.
it. I knew it after I said honeymooners. Wasn't Lucy in the honeymooners, though? No.
No, I think that was even before.
Oh, man. All right. Ah.
This started in 1969 and is current. It's the longest running children's TV series.
I take my laser gun and I go pew, pew, pew.
Go ahead.
Sesame Street.
Correct.
Yay!
You know, I knew what it was, but I couldn't think of the words. Maybe I need another drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. All right, I'm ready.
All right. This show started in 1970 and ended in 1975. Tony Randall. Okay.
Yeah, The Odd Couple.
Yes. That was
Damn it.
fast.
I was going to get that, too.
I should have given the character name, but maybe you would have known that. And do you know the character name?
Felix and Tony.
Felix
Felix.
and Unger or
Felix
Munger?
Unger, yeah.
Okay.
And Jack Klugman is, anyways, but.
All right.
Yeah.
Jason's up 2-1.
Okay. This is from 1975 to 1985. This All in the Family spin-off centered on George and Louise. Okay.
All in the Family?
No, it's an All in the Family spin-off.
Oh, shit. All right, maybe I don't need the drink. All right.
Keep
Go ahead.
going.
This family moved up onto the east side.
I take my laser gun and I go pew, pew, pew.
The Jeffersons.
Correct.
Moving on up to the east side.
Okay, this first clue. All right, this is 1989 to 1998. And this first clue might just give it away right away. But this is a show about nothing. Go ahead.
Seinfeld.
Yes.
Oh, 3-2.
You got that right away.
Oh, Jay, he might actually win one this time.
Well, it's the finale. I hope I can win. I hope I can win during the season here.
This is from 1951 to 1955. This sitcom centered on a working class married couple who lived in an apartment on Chauncey Street in the Bensonhurst section of Brooklyn. Their best friends and upstairs neighbors were Ed and Trixie Norton.
That Honeymooners.
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck.
4-2.
4-2.
Okay.
Mhm.
This one might be tough, but this was one of my favorite shows at the time. So this is from 1993 to 1998. This Single in the City series. Okay.
Friends.
No.
Shit.
This Single in the City series centered on a trio of single professional women living in a Brooklyn brownstone, and an odd couple of male roommates next door, and a Kramer-esque friend, Max, who was in the girl's apartment so much she might as well have lived there too.
I know it's not designing women. but
Tootie from...
I take my laser gun and I go pew, pew, pew.
Facts of Life.
No, I was going to say Tootie from Facts of Life is in this show.
Oh, well, you can't do it. They'll mislead me like that.
Well, you jumped in.
Okay.
You didn't let me finish.
I take my laser gun and I go pew, pew, pew.
Okay.
227.
No.
Damn it. I don't know.
Is it a different
There's a-
world?
Queen Latifah?
Yeah. Who is Queen Latifah? She's in this. Kim
What?
Fields is Tootie.
What the hell show was
Living
that?
Single. You don't remember that?
Oh,
No.
barely.
That.
No.
You guys didn't watch it. I
That was
watched
like
it.
with like Living
I had-
Color era, right?
I
Yeah.
had to give you guys a tough one because
That was
I
a
know
tough
it was
one.
an old fox,
That was a good one.
you know.
Right.
All right. This one is from 2006 to 2013. Though the girly show, the variety series that the character blank wrote for wasn't real, the series title.
I take my laser gun and I go pew, pew, pew.
Sex in the City.
No.
Fuck.
30 Rockefeller Plaza is the home of NBC.
30 Rock.
Yes.
Oh, you gave it in the what?
And guess what?
I know
That's it.
you fooled Becky with the Tootie thing, but you gave me the answer for this one.
Well, I would reveal. I was revealing clues as I went along, but you guys.
Let's just
weren't
say
getting
4-2. That's a push. Let's just say 4-2.
That's the end of the game.
Oh, it is.
We went through 9 of them.
Congratulations, Jay Maniac. You
There's
finally
only
won.
one. There can only be one.
We are UH United.
So when we were kids and running around the streets in our neighborhoods, everyone had some very bizarre neighbors, weird people. We had our friends. Like, you guys have any funny stories or unusual stories about your growing up in your neighborhoods?
On the north side, right, where
Mhm.
we're all familiar with, there are a couple of weird people. Like, there was this one guy we called Freaky Friday. He was an old pappy type of old man, and we never fence hopped on his block because he had a fucking sixth sense. If we were hopping in his yard, he would come out of the shadows and like try to chase us with his cane and shit. And he was very mysterious to us. And you know, we used to climb the tree across the street and just observe his. He had like a tiny little brown house, almost like a hobbit like house. And he would come out and look around, and we'd have to be still, and people would be like, yo, Freaky Friday chased me, dude. Like, if you walked by his fucking place, he would come out and like chase you. It was very weird.
At least at that time, it seemed like you could determine who the weirdos were, but now it's so hard. I
It's
think
true.
to figure out who the weirdos are.
Oh, he probably knew we were trouble
Because
immediately.
now weirdos are, dressed nice and they have a suitcase and they look like a regular person.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I don't know. I had a weird neighbor that used to come out in a fire helmet, and he would walk around the apartment complex singing full belt, just with his helmet on, just random songs. I don't even know. He had a Walkman on too. So
Was he any
he'd-
good?
no, but you could hear him coming, and you knew to look for that big yellow fire helmet or red fire helmet, whatever color fire helmet it was.
Betty Davis eyes. It was the 80s after all, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, we were the weirdos in the neighborhood and everyone was warning everybody else, like, don't hang out with the
Really?
I'm just joking. Neighbors, it was just weird. We had a lot of like Polish people in our neighborhood. We had a lot of people that were from like Eastern Europe. We had some Italian immigrants that live in our neighborhood. And it was kind of seeing their behavior. They always had really awesome gardens, made their own things.
The guy next door to me made his own garden, and he'd be out on the weekend going, Manajuka! Like, and it's like, I've been partying all night, dude. You need to stand out and put your arm up in the air and sing.
I grew up in apartment complexes, so there were lots and lots of different types of people, which was great. It was like a melting pot, it was like a mini melting pot. It used to be kind of fun because we would all come down and play together and come up with the craziest shit, break into people's cars, smoke their cigars, their cigarettes. We would try to sell things. My friend and I were always running scams on the neighbor kids, like old crusty candy. We try to sell them, or those flavored toothpicks, the cinnamon or mint flavored toothpicks.
Oh,
We're like,
yeah.
2 for 25 cents. 2 for 25 cents. And then we would. But those kids were good kids. I mean, they gave us all their money and played football with us. And there would be the sketchy, weird neighbors. I remember walking by one neighbor's apartment and all the kids were standing there. And it was a low level apartment. Like you could see right in the windows. And there was a guy jerking off.
Whoa.
All of us kids just standing there watching him. And he's just standing there in all his glory, just beating the meat. And we were like, wow.
Did you watch it to the end?
We watched it until someone probably older was like, okay, we need to report this guy.
Was his leg twitching and like,
He was just standing there like Buffalo Bill from freaking
Buffalo Bill.
Is that his name?
Silence of the Lambs?
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh.
He was all tall and lanky and scary serial
Oh my
killer looking,
God.
just standing there, just.
He saw you guys?
Oh yeah, he would just stand there and just jerked off.
My mom told me, or actually it was my aunt. My mom told me about a guy that was like that in their neighborhood. He'd stand with the curtains open and
just beat it.
Yeah. And that's really scary.
We're talking about all this lewd shit. I had a neighbor, I think her name was Susan, and as a kid during like summer vacation, we would sleep with the windows open, and we were on the second floor and she was on the second floor, and this fucking chick, dude, she would scream the howls of the sexual banshees. She was like, and then you would see hands up against the screen and like she's getting fucking railed and shit.
The banga shlanga.
Yeah, and my mom and everybody would hear, so they'd come in the room and go, shut the door and shut the window. And we're going, no. Yeah.
So this was not the girl next door.
She was next door, yeah. You can
But
see.
she wasn't the girl next door. She was.
Dude, she looked like a reformed meth addict, man. She wasn't in good shape.
She was getting the hammer slammer.
She was getting a hammer slammer from somebody else, man.
Do you think she was a prostitute and she was just acting?
You would see different dudes coming in like every couple of days, like
Gotta be a prostitute.
Hello.
maybe. Yeah, she'd go outside, smoke cigarettes and shit. Yeah, you might be fucking
And
right.
she looked
dude.
like hell.
Yeah.
She was probably a prostitute.
She was probably cracking up before she had to go into her role plays.
She definitely broke a couple of bed frames, man.
Wow.
But
What did she look like?
she looked like she had that 80s parted in the middle, feathered, long, black, scraggly hair. Her skin was all blemished and crazy looking, and she was
had like
too,
heavy
too skinny.
eyeliner.
She didn't wear much makeup. She just looked really skinny and
She must have been on the crack rock.
Do you remember the old guy that lived in one of my buildings, Steph? And he'd go,
Hiya, honey. Hiya, baby.
Is he the one that dropped off your clothes?
yes.
Oh.
So there was an old man. There was an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. No. Anyway, he lived upstairs from us. And every time I'd get the mail or he'd see any kind of female, he'd go,
Hiya, baby.
and we'd go, oh, Walt, he's into the ladies,
Hiya, baby.
Well, then I slept walk drunk. After a
Like he was
drunken
a
night.
big sleepwalker
Yeah.
besides being drunk. So this made it worse because she was drunk and she sleptwalked, which made it much worse.
And I slept walked into his apartment and stripped naked. And
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, he didn't hire baby me anymore.
That was one of the scariest but funniest things I've ever had to go through with Becky because I left her drunk. She begged me not to go home. And I said, I have to work. I don't want to have to try to get myself ready at your house when I have nothing. I want to be home so I can have all my things, go to work. She was so drunk. She was scared. I'm like, you're going to be fine. Kevin was there.
Yeah.
And then I get a call the next day. She's like, I found my clothes folded up on the end of the banister in the hallway. And I'm not sure, but I think I went into someone's apartment last night without any clothes on, but I'm only getting flashes.
No, that's not. No.
I don't know.
I had no clothes on. I woke up naked with just a choker on my neck. And I was like, what in the hell happened? And then all of a sudden, like a movie, everything started slowly piecing together. And I was like, oh, I slept walk upstairs to one of the apartments, didn't know which one. And when I had woken up, I had an old man sweater next to me. It was a cardigan with those elbow patches and one of those Italian plastic couch covers wrapped around me. And I realized I must have gone into somebody's apartment, gotten naked, went to sleep on their couch. And then I started piecing together that I woke up or kind of, I don't know what happened, but they were like, get out of here. So I was so embarrassed. I basically folded everything, put it in the laundry room with a note, please return my clothes, thinking someone's going to come down here and find this eventually to do laundry. And then my clothes ended up being thrown and strewn all in the laundry room. And that's when Walt stopped saying,
Hiya, baby.
to me. I knew it was him. I went to his place.
I was away for a while and I had moved into where I live now in this apartment building. My parents had moved there. They got rid of their house. My dad was getting dementia. So my mom's taking care of him in this small apartment. And so I moved in to help her out with my dad. I got to know this woman that lived downstairs named Kay. Kay looks like Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, I don't know how to explain it. She's got like a high, like a, not a 4 head, but like a 5 head or a 6 head with like very strange hair. She wears like muumuus,
Yeah.
We know all about muumuus.
Oh, yeah.
She lived downstairs. So you'd come into, the apartment building and she would be right on top of you on your back. She was like in her 80s. She's got to be close to 100 now. And she was very scary. Like it's like she was a shadow. And it reminded me of Bram Stoker's Dracula, where if you remember the movie where you'd see like a shadow moving, it would be him.
Yeah.
And then he'd show up somewhere else where the shadow wasn't and you couldn't put the two together. So she's like that. And I was like, what is up with her? And then there was this other neighbor we had in the basement named Pete, who is also like over 95 years old. I think it was like 96. And he used to have this joke that every time I bumped into Pete, he'd ask me,
Do you know how old I am?
and I'm like, I don't know. And he's like,
I'm 96 years old. You want to know why?
I'm like, why? Oh gosh,
We're
I'll
waiting
go back
for
to
the
that.
punchline.
I'm sorry, it was right there and I lost it.
So you don't know why Pete was 96? It's because he drank a shot of.
No, he said some like
Neighbor
you know what
Slayer.
I discovered because he had 2 canes and he had a hard time walking. He lived in the basement, and I found out that Kay pushed him and he fell down the stairs and hurt himself really bad. And I was like, why would Kay push him? You know, like I didn't understand that she was evil and crazy because she couldn't stand him so much. She really tried to get rid of him herself.
This is some Goodfellas shit.
I know.
Oh, this woman is evil. I'm telling you. Like I think she was like possessed, like in a real way.
It could be a lover's quarrel, though.
Oh, I don't think so. So what happened was one day I go into the apartment and I smell burning plastic. Apparently, Pete put a VHS cassette in the microwave
Oh my god.
and turned it on, and it was melting plastic. That's when he left because they're like, all right, something's really wrong with Pete. But he was already injured because she literally shoved him down the stairs. Imagine a 90-something-year-old guy shoved him down the stairs.
I just imagine Throw Mama from the Train type of lady.
Yeah. So an apartment opened up, and I was like, I have to get this apartment because it was too small with my mom and my dad. My dad's got dementia. So I go in this other apartment, which is right above hers. Then all of a sudden, I'm hearing banging at night and scratching on the walls. I mean, I'm talking about late at night. Then I would get notes on my door and say, I know you're having parties. You're making kielbasa and burning potatoes. I'm not joking. And you're shitting all night. This is what the notes would say. I used to save them. I had about 20 notes from this woman. They were all saying, I'm having parties, burning kielbasa and potatoes, and shitting.
Wow.
And I'm not joking. I had all these letters from her. Then she started sneaking into my apartment.
What the
And
fuck?
and what I didn't know is that my door didn't lock very good. I would lock it and close it, but you could just push it open. I didn't know it. And then I would notice things. I was like, she's coming in my apartment. Then late at night, I would hear her come up the stairs real slow, and then she would scratch my door.
Oh my god.
This woman was a psycho. Like, I cannot
I
tell
feel like
you.
this is a
This is
movie.
horrifying.
Yes, this is the worst neighbor I've ever had in my life. She's like a vampire. She's like, and she's still alive, and she lives in a nursing home.
What?
Yeah. She's probably close to 100. She had a sister that died. I remember I saw her, and her sister died. She's like, my sister has died. She was 103 years old.
Oh my god.
Like the whole family's pickled and evil. That's why they live so long.
Ugh.
So her nephew, she never had any kids. Her nephew used to kind of keep track of her. His wife was from Japan, and her name was like Michiko or something. And this is what happened. I hear her pounding all night long, but I ignored it. But it was keeping me awake. And it was so long. It went on for hour after hour after hour. So I finally went downstairs and I found her crawling on her floor. It was a nightmare. It looked like she was
like the poltergeist dude that he pukes up in Poltergeist 2 and it starts slithering at him.
Or like the visit, the old people crawling around.
Yeah, she was crawling on the floor. She fell off her bed. So I was trying to get her back up, right? So
Missed your opportunity stuff.
I know. She harassed me so much that I think she was taken by surprise that I helped her. So I get her in her bed, and she said to me in an evil look, she's looking right at me. It was really evil. She goes, "Don't think this changes anything." I was like, oh my God. She was gone for... She was gone for two weeks in physical therapy, and then she came back, and it all started all over again.
Oh my God.
It was torturous. This woman was crazy, batshit crazy.
Steph, you need to write a movie about this because it would be the scariest.
We made it like a little skit with Fiona and Elise called Kay, and we did a thing about Kay.
You're trying to save her life.
Yeah, I tried to save her, and she looked at me.
This doesn't change anything.
Well, there was another woman in our...
I don't know if this lady's my hero or she's not.
Just remember Kay.
Shit. I was going to tell you about our fucking neighbor that we named Batman, but nothing's stopping this one.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 kids play video games?
I won! Radical! I won! We're from Gamer Mill! We're from Gamer Mill! We're from Gamer Mill!
Okay, everyone, let's split up and comb different areas. We need signatures stat.
I'll go up.
I'll go down.
What about me?
Take the elevator, get Otis's signature on the way.
His lips are dry, her heart is gently pounding. If you want my body, you think I'm sexy. Come on, sugar, let Otis. Oh, hey, Steph, how you doing? Oh, it's my favorite Maniac. You are just the best. Just having you in my presence gives Otis the tingles in all the right nether regions.
Oh, great. Can you take me to see Zelber on floor 6?
Sex? Right here? Right now?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 6, sex, 69, sex, whatever you want to do. Steph, just press the buttons.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna press them fast. I'm pressing number 6 right now.
Oh, go fast. Yes, 666. Yeah, we'll get there. Steffi Maniac is the sweetest of all scents. It's like Bella to the Edward to the vampire. You make Otis leak some fluids.
Why are we stopping?
Oh, it's just a brief interlude. Intermission like in the movies. Let's just drop our inhibitions, forget everything and get slimy like 2 slugs in the night.
No, this is not happening.
Oh, it could happen.
You know I have a black belt.
Oh, Otis likes it rough in the 2nd degree. Sweep my crooked leg like Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get it quick.
Oh, yes. Okay, Otis takes the hint. Let me hit the warp button. Otis loves it when Stephanie Maniac plays hard to get.
Take your hunchback somewhere else. And sign this petition while you're at it, or you'll soon be living in the sewer drain where there's no GRB dripping from the pipes.
Okay, Otis listens to your commands. In my elevator, I want you here. Now Otis is your dog. Woof.
Who is it?
It's me, Chester. J Maniac.
You actually came to visit me? Like a friend?
Yeah, well, no, I need your signature.
But don't you want to play Magic the Gathering? I've got the cards all set up. I was gonna play with myself. You're more than welcome to join.
No.
I'll even let you be the green deck.
Oh, really?
Or we could watch The Lord of the Rings. The special edition.
Sounds really good, but no, I don't have 12 hours to watch The Lord of the Rings. I need you to sign this petition, or you're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons at the homeless shelter. Now look, dude, we're all getting evicted, and if we don't save this building, you're actually going to have to talk with people.
Where do I sign? I can't believe this.
All
We
right.
have to form some sort of rebel alliance.
I like the Rebel Alliance thing. That's great. But just sign here, okay? Ready?
Okay. Is it okay if I sign Boba Fett?
Sure.
I don't like giving them my real name.
I totally agree.
I don't even think I can play Magic anymore.
Okay,
Even if I'm the blue deck.
Thank you so much. I'll be talking to you soon, bro. And we're going.
Yes, don't worry. I'll be here waiting.
Oh, hey, you little pasty fuck. Why don't you go back to your crypt and take a shower with some of the douche I know you're stealing? You smell like ball sweat and the foulest stench. Stop stealing shit or I'm going to put my foot so far up your ass it's going to be a 3-legged race to the hospital.
The economy, bruv, you knows.
Why don't you just scamper off now, bitch?
Well, why don't you fuck off, you dopey twat?
Come in.
Hello, Roberta?
Oh, hey there, Beck Maniac. Look at this wonderful cat I saved from a cat killer.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. She'll be ready for the wild again within a week after her left paw heals.
Is that a panther you're riding? I gotta tell you, I'm a little frightened.
So happy you could stop by, Beck, to meet Carla here. Say hi, Carla. I have some new items that arrived early. My pinochle playing cards and matching tablecloth. Look, I thought they'd been stolen.
Wow. Well, here's
I know.
box of goods I found outside for you. Actually took it from after school ghoul. He was trying to run away with it, but let me give this to you so you can add it to all your tchotchkes.
Oh, Excellent! I'll put it right next to the smallest baby duck ornament ever created. You can barely see it. You know, Beck, thank goodness for a drawer of magnifying glasses. Everyone needs one, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's about the size of a piece of rice. That's an awfully small baby duck.
Amazing what they can do these days.
Really, it is. It is. Hey, can I get your signature, to save the building?
My John Hancock? Yes, I'd love to save the building. I don't just save wildcats.
Wonderful. Thanks, Roberta.
There you go.
Hey guys, what signatures did you get?
I got Roberta's. Who'd you get, Steph?
I got Otis's. It was really tough. He's got a hunchback, but he's got some wandering hands.
And I got Chester's. So, I mean, it's... Ow, what the fuck? What's your problem, man?
There's a spider on your head.
Dude, you're bleeding everywhere.
Great job, Steph. Well, there was a spider, and we don't want that thing running around, do we?
Good point. I hate those fuckers.
All right, everybody. I think it's time for a drink.
All right.
Oh,
So
thank
on
God.
3.
I'm quite thirsty. I'm
Ready?
parched.
3, 2, 1.
Cheers.
Cheers. Boop.
Okay.
Whoa.
I needed that. I needed that.
Oh, yes.
We are UH.
All right, so we were talking about all of our bad, weird, strange neighbors. I had a long story about that, but we're going to continue with this. And how many more stories do you guys have?
What about you, Steph?
Actually, the place that I live, which is still the same place I was telling you about before with Kay and all that, there is I live in an old Polish neighborhood. So there's not a lot of Polish people that still live there, but there are some. And this guy from Poland, his name's Zenon. He is miserable. He looks like...
I don't know if you should be saying their names.
It's not his last name. It's his first name.
Okay.
Okay. His name's Zenon.
Zenon?
Yes. Zenons are out there.
Well, I don't. Well, that zeroes it in.
I really think he's listening. Like he's literally gonna listen to this. Barely speaks English.
Oh boy.
He's got roosters and chickens, so I have to hear roosters every morning because of him.
Wait a minute. In the city, you're hearing roosters?
Yeah, he has roosters.
Oh my God, this is a portal.
I know. I live. You ever see the movie The Sentinel?
This is why she's zombie
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like my apartment building is the Sentinel movie.
Like Skinwalker Ranch.
But he's like the neighbor. His wife, I love his wife. She's like, I talk to her all the time.
You're like besties.
We're
BFFs.
not besties, but we talk.
Okay.
And she's from the Ukraine. So anyways, I've been being harassed by Kay. And she's scratching walls, banging the ceiling. So at a certain point, all of a sudden I hear, out of nowhere, breaking glass next door. I hear shattering glass for hours. From like 11 o'clock.
Shattering glass for hours?
How many windows do they have?
What is this, a giant...
I did not know for years what was going on next door. I would just hear like over and over again for like every 10 minutes breaking glass. And then I'd hear it sounded like a circular saw going through
Holy
metal.
fuck, what's going on over here?
No, I'd hear like through metal. Yeah, it sounded like a circular saw going through metal.
Is there a heist happening?
I found out later that he was a metal scrapper.
Okay.
He was smashing TVs to get the wires out and all the metal parts. That's what was the smashing.
Whoa.
I didn't find this out for years. So I finally hit the point where I lost it. I opened up the window at 3 a.m. I was like, shut the fuck up! And he stopped for a long time. He stopped.
Yeah.
I'm like, he heard me. I was like, wow. Then he'd start it back up. Every once in a while, if I'm awake at night, he's still doing that stuff. It's been going on for a decade. But this is a miserable guy. I don't know how he can work 24/7.
Steph, it sounds like you live in the movie The Burbs, man.
Yeah.
With all the gunfire, the Polish people doing stuff, the Ukrainian people.
The scrap metaler smashing TVs for hours. How many televisions
There's
did he have,
fireworks going off all year round in my neighborhood because I don't know. I think that just ghetto people just randomly get fireworks and like to light them off in the middle of the night. You just hear.
That's what we like to do.
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I know. It's just there's never a peaceful night.
Oh my God, dude. I almost want to live where you lived.
I don't think so.
Look, the whole
Ugh.
Steph lives near a portal.
Yeah, for sure.
I think my apartment building is the cap that keeps hell at bay. So weird stuff happens around it. It's just like the Sentinel. It's the cap over
Steph,
hell.
that's why she knows karate.
Yeah.
She keeps the fucking peace in the hood, man.
Yeah. Legend has it that when we moved to Liverpool, all the neighbors came outside and clapped when we were driving away, right? That's how bad that's how bad I was. My friend Rick was like, dude, they're all clapping when you were driving away. I was in my attic. The window was down, and I had this BB gun that was not CO2 powered. It was spring powered, which is not very powerful. We're looking at shit to shoot. Nobody's around. It's summer. I aim for this guy's fucking car, driver door window across the street. Right? It's pretty far. So I fire, and we see the little BB in the air, like twisting in the air. It seemed like 3 or 4 seconds. It looked like it was a feather, right? And as soon as it came in contact with the window just came crashing down. And then the dude whose car that was came outside, and the cops came. We were stuck in the attic, and my parents were like, it was dinner time. Jason, where are you? And we didn't know what to do. Ultimately, we said we were in the attic looking for old Atari games. We got away with it. You know, that's just one of the many ways I terrorize the neighborhood.
It's hard for me to believe that a spring-loaded like BB gun could break a window.
We couldn't fucking believe it. The window came down like a curtain, like if you dropped a curtain, you know, it just came down. And and then I looked at my gun like, what? But
I used a spring-loaded BB gun one time, and it was at a friend's house over in Salve, and he's like, aim at that stop. He would aim at the stop sign from like 1,000 feet away, and bing, you'd hear it hit it. And I'd aim it, and I wouldn't hit it. Well, the scariest thing happened to me is when I got home, I heard a news story that someone was seen with a gun in Salve. I was like, oh my God, it was me. I was freaking out. They were looking for a person with a gun.
They looked real back then, Steph.
Yes, and it looked like a the Red Ryder BB gun or whatever.
Yeah, there was no orange tip back then.
No orange tip. It was metal. It was heavy.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh my God, they saw me, and now they're looking for a shooter in Salve, and it wasn't me. It was some other story, and I was terrified. I was like, what is the coincidence of that happening?
Aren't you happy there were no cell phones or no
CCTV?
Yeah, exactly.
No Ring doorbell cameras.
We'd all be in fucking Rikers Island at this point.
I know.
We all would be.
It's so warm down here, and why are there vines everywhere? Ew! I stepped in slime. Oh, there are snake skins all over, and it smells terrible. Snaker?
I'm down here.
Oh my God, he's slithering up to me. Don't run, don't run. We need his signature. Hi, Snaker. I have a favor to ask.
Snake-a like redhead. Snake-a wanna run fork tongue through red hairs. Snake-a's favorite. Delicious.
You need to sign this, or you're going to have to move your jungle habitat to a vivarium in the alley.
Snake-a too big for vivarium. You're jiving, Snaker. Snaker no hear anything. Tasty, but not as tasty as Freckle. Snake-a like Freckle too. Come on, let Snake-a taste Freckle.
Okay. Could you just sign it? Here, I have a pen.
Put pen in Snake-a's fork tongue. Snake-a write better with tongue.
Oh my God, he's dancing around like Axl Rose. Ew.
You like Snake-a's new moves? Snake-a practice. Why don't you come to Snake-a's nest hole and burrow with Snake-a?
I've already done my burrowing for the day. Maybe next time.
You've taught your children to be polite and friendly, but have you taught them when not to be?
Hi there. Do you live around here?
Uh-huh.
You going to school?
Yes.
Well, I could give you a ride.
Last year, 50,000 children disappeared, many of them from nice, safe neighborhoods.
It's okay. Come on, hop in.
Talk to your children about not talking to strangers, and do it today. A message for your child's safety from the American Medical Association.
Oh, hi, Wolfgar. What's up?
You know the Fräulein Hildegard on the West Camp?
No, West Camp.
You know, all the bloody beast, it's the bigger arson cracking the one-night topper arson, boom boom with the booster nuts.
Okay, what about...
Well, I thought I cracked the headboard with the Fräulein, but we actually shattered the bed frame with, Wolfgar bringing it with the power in the hips, you understand, yes?
You came to our apartment to tell us this, really?
Well, it's not so much that I'm bragging, but of course Wolfgar likes to tell his stories, but I do need to borrow a bed frame because we're going to knock boots again. And Otis, my friend from the elevator, tells me that he hears the squeaking of the metal frame sometimes from here. And if it's okay, I would like to borrow this metal frame just for a little bit.
Okay, but you have to sign this first or you're going to be breaking cardboard boxes out on the street.
Oh, this is no problem. I will sign for you. I'll come back for this frame in a little bit. I have to go get the gallon of the Spanish fly. Dankeschön.
UH, what do you want?
Oi, it's Esther. Listen, Bubula, I'm wondering if you could give me a ride to Temple for Rosh Hashanah.
Hi, it's Jason, and I'm wondering what you're going to bribe me with.
Oh, I have some homemade kugel I can bring you in a Tupperware container.
Okay, I guess you're going to have to take the bus to Temple then. Good luck figuring that shit out. Bye, I'll see you.
Oh, oi, vey, no, wait. I'll throw in some homemade brisket. It's the best.
Why don't we make it a hot turkey, a pastrami, and a Reuben sandwich for the mates?
I don't have all of that here.
Well, that's why we're going to make a stop at Katz's Deli or no deal.
Oh my God, it's so expensive there. I'm gonna have to take out a second mortgage to buy your sandwiches.
And guess what?
What?
You're going to go in and get them.
I can't do that. There's a big scary bouncer there who threw me out head first. He opened the door with my head.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, firstly, I couldn't believe the prices of the sandwiches, so I was full of chutzpah, and I told them where they could go.
Any other reason there?
I didn't like that putz at the door. He was pushy and being a mashugana. So I threw a handful of matzah at him, and I told them our ancestors would roll in their graves if they knew the kind of smendrick they were being. Then as I was spitzing, a large gorilla picked me up and threw me out of my tuchus.
Well, maybe it's his night off. Look, you're going in, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, these tickets are for front row, and they're not cheap. I do need a ride.
All right, and while we're at it, we need a signature from you, or you're going to be thrown out in the gutter by your moo-moo.
Oy vey, all right. No need for threats. You drive a hard bargain.
And I drive a car that you need.
We'll see you in 10.
Bye.
Okay, guys, we have a fax from Dieter in Germany from the Baden-Württemberg region.
What the? Okay.
Our German fans, man, they're clicking in. They're listening.
Us.
Yeah. Alles klar, der Kommissar.
Auf Wiedersehen. How do you maniacs deal with all your warriors-looking gangs, gun violence, fat people eating all the food, expensive healthcare, and your terrible Yankee team?
Oh, boy.
Why not move to another country? What country would you move to if you could? Stay gold, umbrella-holics. Auf Wiedersehen.
All right.
Initially, I'm not happy about the Yankees comments, but we'll move on.
I would say, if I'm going to move to another country, I love America. We have freedom of speech here.
Kind of.
I mean, if I had to move, which I'm happy with where I am, I would maybe go Ireland or New Zealand.
I think we had freedom of speech. This podcast would go a lot more awesomely.
Oh, what about you, J-Maniac?
I think... Well, I'd love to see Tokyo because it looks like you're inside of a pinball machine and they have arcades everywhere, right? Like my friend went there and she's like, dude, they have arcades everywhere. You'd be in fucking heaven all night. Of course, Rome, Italy, but I think I would want to, if I had to pick one, I want to go to England. I want to chill in the pub. I want to hear people saying, oh, that fucking thing came up the fucking, thing. What are
Yeah,
you
bruv.
fucking doing, bruv?
I hear you, bruv.
I'm gonna make you jealous, Shay. I went to a pub in Oxford called the Eagle and Child.
Ooh, the
what?
the
Yeah.
Eagle and Child.
That's the name of the pub. And guess who used to go to that pub?
Harry Potter.
No, J.R. Tolkien. Well, he had the group that he used to hang out with, the Inklings or whatever, and it was a bunch of writers.
Holy shit.
And that's where J.R. Tolkien used to hang out. And it's awesome. They show like an eagle carrying a baby in its talons and like the little sign.
Did they talk like bruv?
No, it was very laid back. There was a lot of people there, and it was cool because it wasn't like a pub with a big, like wide open space. It was narrow like a hallway. You had to keep walking down, and there'd be people hanging out on the sides of like almost like a bar, but not that's anyone serving you there. It's just that's how you ate, kind of standing up on the sides, and they had some dining areas off to the side. But it was like a long hallway.
Wow.
It was weird, and it was at Oxford, Eagle and Child.
They're running out of fucking names apparently because they have so many pubs now.
Yeah.
But I want to be in a place that are like, yo, go do that fucking thing here.
Like
Yeah.
footballers, like banging their heads together.
Yeah.
But what was his name? Dieter from Germany.
Dieter, yeah.
Yeah. He also said, how do we deal with all our warrior gangs and stuff, right? And gun violence and stuff. So I answered, do you love America? Do you love being an American?
I do myself.
Okay.
I'm not like I don't feel like I'm like a patriot that's like, you know,
You don't bleed
don't-
red,
yeah.
white, and blue.
I don't own any weapons except some butter knives in my drawer.
Okay.
I do have a BB gun, but it needs a CO2 cartridge, which is really old
Yeah.
type of gun, so I can't really get it unless I order online. I'm too lazy to get it. So I do have a real looking gun in my drawer, but it's just a BB gun.
Yeah.
Don't know why it's there. If I used this like against anybody, a police would shoot me because it looks real.
I had a gun that looked like Dirty Harry, right? I had it in my room, and I put a fresh CO2 in it. And you can put BBs in the gun, or you can put soft pellets that they look like little mini arrows, but they're made of
wow.
I forget what they're made of, but if you shot the wall, they would flatten, right?
Like lead, maybe?
Yeah, it was lead. It was lead. So one night we were all partying. I put the gun on safety. And my brother thought he picked up the gun and put it in the roof of his mouth, and he clicked it thinking he was putting it on safety when really it was off.
Oh.
And he fired, right? And then he hunched over and he was going, and all this blood was coming out of his mouth. And my dad came in the room and was like, what the fuck's going on? So they took him to the hospital. But before he shot himself in the mouth, we'd ordered pizza and wings. So he calls from the bed in the hospital, and he's like, all these people are here asking me if I tried to commit suicide. And I'm like, no, we're just fucking around. And we're eating wings going, yeah, all right. We'll see you later. And he came home and there's no pizza and wings left. And he was pissed at us. But because it was a lead pellet, it deformed when it fired in the roof of his mouth, and it went to the left. And currently it's under his cheekbone. But they said if it was a BB, it would have went to his brain and killed him.
Oh.
You know.
Wow, so he's got lead poisoning right now.
Yeah, that's why I probably always fucked in the head.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the end of the fucking BB guns. Well, we hope we cheered you up, fucking Dieter from Germany and Baden-Württemberg regions.
And Auf Wiedersehen to
Auf
you.
Wiedersehen, our
Auf
German
Wiedersehen.
friends.
Danke.
I'll get it this time. Hold on a sec. It's probably.
He bangs really hard, this Mark.
Oh, thank you, Mark. This was addressed to Steph Maniac, and this is from Jay Maniac. Here you go, Steph.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
Something to open that with, or
yeah, I don't have long nails or anything.
Beck and I combined on this, for the finale. So
yeah,
the box is like so nice and neat. It looks like a VCR is in here.
Yeah.
VCR.
Ooh, cut that way.
Pull with your strong hands of steel. All right.
Okay, so this box has multiple things wrapped in green paper that looks
tissue paper.
Very organic.
Oh, is that not tissue paper?
I don't know what it is, but it reminds me of
It seems like a garbage bag or something.
It seems like it's like made out of spinach.
Oh.
It's kale. It's kale sheet.
Kale sheets. All right, first thing I opened up. Whoa, gross, 600%. It's a monster face. It looks like a zombie. What is
It
that?
is. It's a zombie monster.
Instructions: submerge your creature in a large container full of room temperature water. Make sure this is enough room for your creature to grow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get huge. This zombie.
And they get slimy too.
It'll be your zombie boyfriend.
Put him in the bathtub with me. Okay. Second present. There's a lot in here. This is like a big pile of presents.
It's 6. There's 6 in total.
No, it
3
looks
from
a
me,
lot
3 from
more.
Beck.
Oh, mustaches. Wow. We got the shifty mustache that I don't know what that is. It's kind of like a straight brow, like across. The rascal, which is kind of like curled ends. The outlaw, which is like bends down like you're a cowboy, like the arched. That's the outlaw.
That's like the outlaw. The frown.
And the
frown.
slick is like that Weasley looking one that just goes real thin and cross.
Yeah, you know that guy's up to no good.
Yeah.
We are infamous. You
wear
need to go in
Maybe
disguise.
I'll wear this on my last day of work.
There you
He's
go.
so funny. Okay. And I mean last day, I mean it's because I work for a school district and there is a last day until not that I'm quitting. All right. Ooh, this one's bulky feeling. A lot thicker than those other two. Mr. Melon. I have candy.
Dude.
I'm on a diet back. What are you doing to me?
Listen.
It's okay. I'm drinking alcohol.
That may have not come from me.
We might have some of these tonight before I go. I've never had Mr. Melon.
I've never had a Mr. Melon. I'd like one.
When I used to go to the bodega in my neighborhood for $1, you can get for 10 cents Boston baked beans, Mr. Melon, lemon heads, and they used to have Mr. Melons, and I haven't seen them for 30 years or 35 years, and I got a whole case of them, and there you go.
Wait a minute.
They're yummy.
Hold on, I'm gonna try it. Are they jelly beans?
They're good.
Oh my god.
It's not quite the same makeup as the ones I had in the 80s, but they're close.
They're good.
Yeah.
Very melony.
Very melony.
Yeah.
All right, this is another bulky one. Oh my gosh. Whoa, this one's extra wrapped.
She looked like you used 20. No, how many sheets did you use?
Oh, I got a nightlight.
Oh.
That's very neighborly of you.
Yeah.
Now I like this. I need a nightlight.
You got to watch out in case Kay comes fucking creeping in.
She'd be scarier in a nightlight. She needs to just disappear. But I like it. It's like tie-dye looking. And I really kind of need a nightlight.
It's a little hippie-ish, isn't it?
I like it.
That might go with
Thank
a
you.
future present.
Thank you. All the gifts have been awesome so far. All right. I'm going to a small one. Wow, you guys wrapped this mega.
Not me. J Maniac did all the rapping.
Lucky it's not duct tape. Count your lucky stars.
Peel off mask. Wow. With tea tree, herbs, complex, and nephrite
Who knows what that is?
for soothing.
Maybe
and
it's Nefertiti. You don't know.
Nefertiti. For soothing and clarifying complexion. Well, I will use it. It looks like she's got a plastic bag taped to her face.
Yeah.
And she's peeling it off.
Now you can be like American Psycho. Make sure your pores are clean.
Well, I will definitely be using this because it's been so humid. My pores are like super huge. All right.
My
this is the
pores
last
have
one.
been super huge.
They are. Another doll. This has got to be from Jay, right?
Yeah.
Did he do this?
Look at the back of it.
Dirty hippie Nikki. Had a brain a bit fried, a body a tad sticky. She consumed every drug and welcomes folks with a hug. In the end, her life eroded. A snort too much, her heart exploded. She's got a bottle. How did you get a bottle in there? Got stickers on her legs. She's got
Dreadlocks.
She's
she's got like
the Barbie doll
colored
version of
cornrows
Jen
and
A
dreadlocks.
from Jen A
Yeah.
from Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
No war.
You
She's
just
got a
have to hear
peace sign.
Freebird playing when you play with her.
She looks like that lady that was hitchhiking down the road when I showed up here today. I love that little bottle. It's like a little bottle of like pink Zinfandel or something.
Yeah. I couldn't find little bottles of mini Schlitz, so
Is there anything left or you got it all?
No, I think I got it all.
that's it.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys.
Oh, happy present.
Never a bad present, and I want to wear my mustache.
Don't
my
forget your
mustaches.
hippie light. Oh, see, it goes with You put your
We
hippie
need
light,
more.
and then you play with your hippie, dirty
I'll just
Nikki.
play with her at night. I'll hug her at night.
Don't you be eating any more of those. Put those
I
away.
found a couple more. They're super, super good. Never
my
had
God.
these. Tastes just like watermelon.
It does not taste just like watermelon.
It does.
All right. I'm gonna go head out and I'm gonna drive Esther to Temple. So keep the Schlitz on ice for me. All right.
Beck, while Jay's gone, let's get some more signatures.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Meet back in 10?
Sounds good. Oh, that's weird. How did you open the door from back there?
Come on in. My mama's been waiting on you.
She has? This family gets weirder and weirder. Hey, Junebug, I brought you a package of chicken ramen and some Kool-Aid.
Well, kick my knee and call me lucky. To what do I owe this tasty treat?
You owe us 3 slices of American cheese when you get it.
I was about to make peanut butter and Pop-Tarts, but this is probably the healthier choice.
Oh, sounds interesting. What kind is it? The brown sugar and cinnamon one?
I usually go with the raspberry, but brown sugar and cinnamon and peanut butter sounds delicious, doesn't it?
Yeah, make one for me too.
Sure. Oh, hell. Jim Bog's got a new chemistry set I bought him. You try to be a good mama, encourage the dreams, and the next thing you know, one of your kids is missing a knuckle.
Well, hopefully he doesn't blow up the whole apartment building.
I hope not either. What the hell is going on? Mama, I'm trying to open up a portal. I think I can get Earl Jr. back.
I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop, yeah. And there is no one who does it better than the Macho Man Randy Savage. You see, I heard a familiar cry in the distance, yeah. A buddy of mine, yeah, Earl Jr., 13th Street. Earl Jr. has a special place in the Macho Man's heart. He's been at multiple WrestleMania's front row, yeah. #1 fan, oh, yeah. And for him, I paid the ferryman. Yeah, I had to wade through a sea of demons to rescue my little brother from going to hell. Oh, yeah. No one messes with my little brother. You got it? I grabbed the giant demon by his crusty horns and suplexed him in another realm. Yeah. Then I climbed the top rope and unleashed the most powerful of moves on Beelzebub himself. Yeah. With a thunderous flying elbow drop, I gave him a smackdown he'll never forget. Then I let the rest of the demons know that off balance, on balance, I'm better than you are, yeah. And I'm talking to everyone in the afterlife, and I'm even talking to Satan himself. And nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me. Now, Earl Jr., you gotta be brave, little buddy, and jump through the portal, yeah. Your mom's waiting, and we don't like to keep moms waiting, do we? Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Macho Man. Say hi to Roddy Piper for me.
I gotta get out of here. But before I go...
You need a signature, I know. Earl Jr.? Boy, where have you been?
Well, Mama, I've been stuck in other dimensions.
I'm gonna dimension your ass.
Will's so lucky he lives on the same floor as the building's bodega.
Oh,
Hey, Bex.
Oh, hey, Will, you son of a bitch. Is that a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel from Punjab's?
Oh, no, my friend. This is from our 24-hour mart, the Crambone, right here in our apartment building. That's why I picked the first floor. Don't gotta walk so much. I wish they would carry some of that Molson's beer. Not that I'm a drinker anymore, but, my father was the CEO of the company. And, I mean, I went to the best schools in Canada because of that. So, I don't like seeing all this Schlitz for sale.
Wow. Well, listen, Will, I need your John Hancock.
What? I already signed all of your 84-episode tapes of AD and Ricky's Gazongas.
No, man. Have you been frying your brain in the tanning beds? Didn't you get the eviction notice?
Eviction notice? I've been working on a project with Bateman and Guam. What the fuck's been going on over here?
Sign. Here. Now.
All right, fine. I'll sign, no problem. But I don't want to see this shit popping up on eBay, okay?
Hey, Tay! Oh, look at that. You even got the band shirt on that nobody's heard of. Yeah, you look like a proper dick.
You don't know Poison? All right, well, look. I just got back from dealing with a pain in the ass, okay?
Oh, Esther? Oh, I don't deal with Esther anymore. She's a real shyster and doesn't even tip. Not even during the holidays.
Well, guess what? I got a surprise for you if you sign this real quick.
Oh, yeah, been worried about that. Been feeling pretty hopeless, I gotta admit. Almost as hopeless as when that mail-order bride ran away from me.
Okay, well, look, all you have to do is sign, and I got a hot turkey with your name on it.
Oh, you don't say! Yeah, all right.
Want to hear another surprise?
What's that?
It's from Katz's Deli.
Oh, my God, I got kicked out of there. I tried to pay them all in pennies.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're jerks there. I mean, it's money, isn't it?
They're jerks, but you know what? Their product is aces.
Oh my God, yeah. You didn't happen to score any soup too, did you?
No, but I have another surprise for you if you sign this paper here.
All right. Give me the pen. Here we go.
Here's your tip. You get the pickles, my friend.
Oh, you're the best. You know what? Just for that, I'll let you hit me in the dick 2 more times coming through the door, all right?
Okay, I'll take a rain check on that. But I'll see you, my dude.
All right, later. Tell the girls I said hey.
Will do.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
Crime in the city has risen by 550%.
Harbor Hat criminals are hiding in the darkness.
Stranger, danger, lurking around your local parks and schools trying to get their next victim.
Little Johnny is being trafficked as we speak.
Knife violence is through the roof. Escalating terror.
Machete-wielding lunatics are roaming the hallways and climbing through windows.
Home invasions are the #1 cause of death in the metro area.
But UHNW is out there, fighting crime one at a time.
Whether it be slapping up harbor hats or preventing granny attacks.
It's our fucking neighborhood. We got your back.
Kingpins, pimps, and psychopaths, your days are numbered.
Join in on the fight.
Civilians are not encouraged to intervene, but we do. Fuck that.
Sign up at UmbrellaHolicsNeighborhoodWatch.com.
This public safety announcement has been sponsored by UH Corp.
My fellow maniacs, I have a game for you. It's Liar Liar, Mr. Rogers edition. In your neighborhood. Wait, what's the song he does?
That was
it. Who are the people in your neighborhood? It's not him.
No, that's not it.
What's
right?
his?
I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
Maybe that's Sesame Street. I think we're all.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all fucked up. Okay, this is Liar Liar, Mr. Rogers edition. There's no buzzing in. Just, I'm going to give you 2 quotes, and you have to guess the real quote from Mr. Rogers, okay? Okay.
This is going to be hard,
I think so.
I watched a lot of Mr. Rogers.
I might be the big loser today. Let's see what happens.
We're going to go to whoever gets 4, all right?
Okay.
And if I have 9 quotes, if we run out and there's a tie or whatever, then it's a tie.
Okay.
How many times have you noticed that it's the little quiet moments in the midst of life that seem to give the rest extra special meaning? That's quote 1. Quote 2. Your dreams tell you what the heart wants, and to put your dreams in whatever you do will inform others what your soul has to say.
Fuck, Mr. Rogers is
I would
deep.
say the second one.
I'm going to go with the first one.
1-0 Beck.
Ah,
Yes.
Man, I have to take back those words I said.
Okay.
Beck's up 1-0. First one of quote number 2. To be a good neighbor is to listen to those around you. Everyone has struggles, hopes, and fears. They just need a good ear to hear them and a shoulder to lean on. Now, quote number 2 of question, number 2. I hope you're proud of yourself for the times you've said yes, when all it meant was extra work for you and was seemingly helpful only to someone else.
I'm going to say the first one was the right one.
That's what I would say, but I'm going to go against you. So I'm going to say the second one.
2-0 Beck.
Oh my
Yes!
gosh. Oh my gosh. All those years of spending hours.
It
in
just
front of
seemed
the
too
TV
obvious,
didn't pay
the
off.
first one. These are hard. I knew they would be.
I had so much fun coming up with fucking nonsense. Beck is up 2-0. Quote number 3. It's not the honors and the prizes and the fancy outside of life. It's the knowing that we can be trusted, that we never have to fear the truth, that the bedrock of our very being is good stuff. Or 2, ultimately, material items matter very little, for what carries us through life are the connections we made and the people we helped along the way.
I'm going to say 2.
2 sounds good to me, too.
It's a push. It was number 1.
Oh.
Whoa.
Beck is up 2-0.
Okay.
I like the second one better.
Quote number 4. First part. It's normal to feel mad or sad. These emotions that we feel teach us to accept ourselves and to love who we really are. There is no growth without pain, and sometimes the sunshine turns into rain. Part 2. Little by little, we human beings are confronted with situations that give us more and more clues that we are not perfect.
1.
I'm gonna go with 2, just to go against her.
Beck is up 3-0.
Oh my God.
I'm taking the win right now. This is gonna be the
Okay,
win.
here we go. Back up 3-0. Okay, quote number 5. In the end, everything will be okay. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Part 2. Often when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something else.
Colliers. I'm gonna go with 2, Steph.
I'll go with 2, just to go with Becca. She wins.
We can't keep going all night here, Steph. If you don't feel that it's number 2, don't pick number 2.
I have no idea at this
Steph
point.
says 2, I say 1. Let's go.
Steffi's on the board. 3-1.
Oh.
3-1, Beck. Here we go. Quote number 6, part 1. There are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. And the third way is to be kind. Part 2. Being kind to others is best told not with words, but through your actions. People remember what you do for them, not what you say.
Second.
That's what I think too, but I'm going to go try just to go 1. I'll go 1.
Beck, you are victorious.
I am not in the zone.
Man, I got to take you to the casino tonight.
I know. Just do the opposite of what I would do.
I'm doubling down on whatever Steph does.
Last push, Maniacs. It's now or never. Let's split up and get the rest of the signatures we need to save this place.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Oh, hey, darling.
I'm not good today, Zelbert. I'm really depressed, actually.
Oh, darling, what's wrong? Is it what I think it is?
I don't know if you've heard what's going on, but
Yeah, I know what you mean. We're all gonna get thrown out on our tuchuses soon. Lonnie, he doesn't even sleep in his bedroom. He sleeps on the couch. He's thinking about going back to being a go-go dancer in a cage at Tunnel, but I told him he can't do it. He's already invested a bunch of money in that underwater welding school. I don't know when he's going to get down to Florida. Lonnie and Florida don't mix. But he's already spent the money. I told him that you have a way out. I have nothing. My ceramic clown business went down the toilet. I had to sell everything to some witch doctor. Never even paid me. I don't know where I'm going to go. This is the only apartment in town that doesn't even remember to ask me to give them a rent check. How about you all?
none of us know what we're going to do. We're all so sad and depressed, and we're trying to get signatures from everyone in the apartment. So I really, this is what we need to do. And, if we don't get this done, we're all screwed.
Oh, is that one of them historical things? My daddy tried doing that with our trailer growing up. He said General Lee lived there. Where do I sign? You got a pen on you?
Yes, no, I have it right here.
All right. You know what? Lonnie can't even write, so I'll just make an X for him, okay? And it's best not to wake him up. He went on a tequila bender last night. My toilet is wrecked. And I know if I wake him up, I'm gonna get some sort of surprise. So if they ask what the X is, that's just Lonnie down here at the bottom. And good luck to y'all. I hope we get to stay here.
Yeah, everything counts. I don't want Lonnie to have to go back to the tunnel.
Oh, the world couldn't handle Lonnie. He's best off here. I mean, can you imagine Lonnie at tunnel again? The last time, when he worked there the last time, the fire department got called at least 12 times. He only worked there a month. Now
Yeah.
he's older and he's dumber and he's drunker. Could you imagine how that would go? That's Lonnie. He won't listen. He's all depressed now. He just fiddles with the air intake valves on his T-bird in the back of the complex. He doesn't even talk to me anymore. Well, I'm sorry to hold you up, darling. I'll let you go. Let me know how it goes, okay? Because if I don't hear anything soon, I'm gonna have to start packing up, and I don't even want to think about it.
Every signature counts. Sign here.
All right. You just go and do what you got to do. Let me know if I can help, okay?
I will. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Come on in.
Edna, what the hell, you hoarding bastard? I can't see you with these piles of garbage, books, and shite everywhere.
Couch is around the corner from the wall of empty soup cans.
Let me just scale the mountain of the National Enquirers and Weekly World News. How you doing?
Well, Jay, my fish are depressed and it looks like I might be playing poker in Boca Raton after all.
Well, I came here for your signature, but even with yours, it looks like we're gonna fall one short.
Sounds like the end of the line. No more melon, slow gin fizzes, Schlitz, or breaking headboards with the Baron. Our days are numbered. It was a fun ride, J-Maniac, but all good things must come to a fucking end.
No more karaoke and snorting rails with you. You gonna miss that?
I know. Good days. Good days.
Well, if you can just sign us, let's just see what happens, all right?
I'll sign it. I hope I can keep my hands steady with all these feelings I'm having.
I know. We're having feelings, too. That's why we drink Schlitz.
This is true. Cheers.
Cheers, Edna. It was fun. So tired, man. It's all this running around.
Yeah, I'm really gonna miss this place.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this place, too. I don't know how we're gonna find an apartment big enough to store all of our AD VHS tapes. No more
Maybe we
Otis.
should-
No more...
No more Otis, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we tried, didn't we, Stuffy?
Yeah, maybe we should call back to see where she is and maybe she's got some more signatures.
I mean, we have a glimmer of hope. Go ahead and give her a call.
Okay, I'll do that.
Hey, it's Beck.
Hey, Beck, where are you?
I'm down at Crambone Mart buying a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
Oh, I'm starving. Can you get us one?
Just kidding. Leave a message at the beep.
When you were here before.
Couldn't look you in the eye.
You're just like an angel.
Your skin makes me cry.
You float like a feather.
In a beautiful world. I wish I was special.
You're so fucking special.
But I'm a creep.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
I don't belong here.
have control.
I want a perfect body.
I want a perfect soul.
I want you to notice.
When I'm not around,
You're so fucking special.
Yeah, I wish I was special.
But I'm a creep.
I'm a weirdo.
What the hell am I doing here?
What am I doing here?
I don't belong here.
I don't belong here.
Hey guys, look who I ran into in the lobby.
Hello, Melissa Villaseñor. How are you?
Hey there.
What's wrong, guys?
It's game over, man. It's game over. The final curtain is closed. I think our goose is cooked.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Wait, how many signatures did we get? Whoa, guys, chill. We don't need psoriasis of the liver and have them explode.
12 signatures, which
makes us one short.
Sorry, Beck Maniac. We're finished.
Well, guess the fuck what?
What?
Melissa is a new tenant who just moved in because she knows who lives here. We're maniacs. We're infamous. This is our home and we're not leaving. Nothing is over until we goddamn say it is. Was it over when William Wallace was surrounded by General Lee in the Civil War? No! Was it over when Dolly Parton had to close the last little whorehouse in Texas? Hell no! And it ain't over now.
Very inspirational.
Yeah, just great. Well, hey Maniacs, I'm the signature that you need. I didn't move in here just to have the madness be stripped away. Give me a Schlitz, cause I know you have some. I'll sign that shit right now.
Really? What a pal! Great. Our Schlitz fridge is open to you whenever you need it.
You have your own refrigerator just for Schlitz? You only go around once in this life.
So you have to grab for all the gusto you can get.
Schlitz.
Here. Have one.
Well, okay then. I know it's going to be one hell of a ride with you Maniacs, because I'm a wingnut myself.
Just sign here.
What is that? Is that hieroglyphics? No, it's cursive. Well, I don't speak cursive.
Just sign the dotted line.
Oh, and by the way, what time is it? I don't have my phone with me and I have an interview soon.
Oh, clock's up there on the wall.
I don't read analog. What time is your interview? Oh, it's at 9 o'clock.
Guess what? Plenty of time.
Woo!
Yeah! Satrovia!
Umbrellaholics, boom!
All of our fellow maniacs listening, we're going to be taking a break before season 2, but we'll be back shortly. And until then, be sure to tell a friend about us, leave us a review, shoot us an email. We're on all the major platforms. We want to hear from you. All you Germans listening, all you UK people listening, all the people in the States, we're going to see you soon.
Shoot us an email at umbrellaholics@gmail.com. Bye!
Bye!
You've called Dorcia's. How may I help you? I would like to have world peace. Listen to these dipshits trying to get a reservation thinking they're Lee Iacocca. You sound of some gutter trash calling me from the Bronx. Because I'm sure you're used to eating gutter trash. Listen to my old friend Mr. Dial Tone.
Umbrella, hold